What? How did you get in without my notice? Ah, I see. You must be the much-talked-about Wes. Little did I expect to see you here. I am Ian. I am in charge of this Shadow Pokemon lab. No one must be allowed to interfere with our Shadow Pokemon plan. I won't allow it. Let me acquaint you with the power of my Shadow Pokemon. Hello everyone, this is xSnaggerWes and welcome back to Wes Plays Pokemon Colosseum. We are going to fight Cypher Admin Ian in this episode. I was quite chatty in the last episode. Hopefully some of you guys, if you cared to see this one, skipped it, I guess, and just went straight to this one. We're not going to throw a timer on this one. We're just going to have versus Ian and then maybe a little exit of the lab. We did not get to heal before entering this battle, if you saw the end of the last episode, unfortunately if you did. Or unfortunate if you did, I suppose. Yeah, we didn't get to heal up our team, basically, so we're just gonna fight him and wing it. That Altaria is actually pretty strong, and I don't have a super effective move on it. So we'll use Iron Tail on it, I suppose. I don't really have a strategy going into this. I'm basically just hoping I don't lose. I'm pretty sure my Espeon has fainted. I may have a revive, I may not have a revive. If we get the opportunity to catch this person's Shadow Pokemon that they were talking about, we will catch it, and yeah, we'll just move on with that. And ooh, thank goodness my Espeon is still alive. This will help us quite a lot. So yeah, guys, let me know what you're thinking of the series so far. I'm actually quite excited to hear some feedback from that. If you guys have any of it, I would greatly appreciate it. I really would, because so far I'm getting no feedback. I'm getting no views, and I have 8 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure only 3 of you watch my videos, which I said in the last episode. I had a lot to talk about. I actually have a lot that I want to do in my life, which is why you guys probably haven't heard from me in a while, or at least for a while at a certain point. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to point that out, that I would like some feedback. I would like you guys to comment if you're actually watching my videos or not, or if you're offended by the fact that I'm saying that. My battery on my phone is low, no need to worry from that, because I can charge it right here. Whatever. I found out that I found out how to play, or how to control Dolphin from when it's not the active window. It's using background input on the controller settings. I'm sure somebody in the comments pointed that out in some previous episode when I actually did mention it before. Of course, that's sometime in the far future, because nobody's commenting on my videos yet. I mean, except for a few people that did once or twice. No real big deal. We're gonna actually use Follow Me, because that'll be a good strategy, because our Furret may actually be a tank in defense, or may actually tank enough in defense that we can just completely wreck stuff with our Espeon. You don't mess beyond with Espeon. If I recall correctly, that was somebody on Tumblr that I used to follow. What was it? Poke Problems. Poke Problems is Keely. Made up stuff like that. And, ooh, snap, we're gonna get thundered like crazy if we don't handle this right. But at least it's not my Espeon that's getting messed beyond with. Yes, I did that twice. I am that lame. You guys understand me. You guys probably get it. Yeah. Should I? No, I shouldn't use Psych Up. I'm not gonna use Psych Up. I'm not gonna bother with that. We're still gonna try to attack this guy. Oh, man. I forget about this sometimes. This is horrible. I hate confusion. I should use Quick Attack. Yeah, I deserved that for not planning this out well. Anyway, yeah, how are you guys doing? If you saw my short hiatus, or long hiatus, whatever it happens to be at the time, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that I should upload videos daily, or weekly, or never? You know, I'd like to hear all that kind of stuff, or read all that kind of stuff in the comments. Of course, I do record my videos pretty much back to back when I get the chance to, when I like to. You know what? I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna cure that stuff. I have a revive. I have revival herbs. That is so cool. Do I have? I don't have a yellow flute. Do I? Did I? This'll work. This'll work. I don't care. Because Espeon's not gonna get hit. Apparently Espeon is gonna get hit soon. I was wrong. I was about to say, Espeon's not going to get hit soon. We don't have to worry about using a full restore or anything like that. Whatever. Yeah, Psybeam. Yeah. Wreck this Lantern. We don't like Lantern. Of course, Hydro Pump. Not on Espeon, hopefully. Right? Right. Yeah, not on Espeon. Yeah, we're probably going to have to use that Revival Herb on probably Umbreon, actually, if we want any advantage here. Oh, gosh. This is going to stink. Okay, yeah, we're going to use Revival Herb with Mantine's, like, one attack, if it has it. I just realized this... I understand my mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that mistake. We're just going to ignore that, hopefully. Please ignore that. Use my Revival Herb on Umbreon because I'm pretty sure a Pokemon is going to faint right about now. Oh my gosh. Oh, please don't confuse my Espeon. My Espeon doesn't deserve to be confused so often. Oh my gosh, you guys suck. So right now it's looking like Ian and Venus have the, they've been kibitzing on strategies for Pokemon and stuff. I don't know if I mentioned it. I was talking about stuff I wanted to do in real life. I want to do a lot of stuff in real life. I actually have a huge list. Yeah, see, I know what my mistake was. I don't need you to tell me like 100 times. Okay, Rain Dance, by the way, for those of you that didn't figure out why I like try to destroy electric Pokemon when Rain Dance is being used, the effectiveness of Thunder, or the accuracy of Thunder, gets bumped up to 100% in storms. So that's why I'm like so jonesing to just get rid of this Lantern right now. Oh, please, please, please do not die, Espeon. Please. Yes! Ooh, so glad about that right now. Anyway, this Let's Play has been going actually pretty well compared to all of the other stuff that I'm doing. I think it is definitely time for me to take a break on Let's Playing of other series, at least until I finish this game, which, the end of this game, I mean, I don't want to say that it's, like, not... Or, I don't want to say that the end of the game is soon, but the end of the game is not so far away that we need to worry too much about, the number of episodes remaining, because I mean, I told you guys, I stopped, tell you what we're going to do, we're going to use a full restore. The one full restore we have. I know, I'm terrible at strategizing. I'm going to use Feint Attack again because that did damage that I like. Please don't kill Espeon. Okay, thank you. Please don't paralyze Espeon. Okay, well, at least you're paralyzed. So you're going to be easier to catch. Yay! I have Time Balls. Not that I actually need any of them because, I mean, so far I haven't really needed them. Okay, Huntail, you're really starting to get on my nerves. Like, really starting to get on my nerves. I don't really have much to talk about. I mean, I have a lot to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it. I'm just... Ugh, so... What? Wait, what? What does Psych Up do? Copies the target's effects to the user. Oh! Okay, no, I don't need to use that then. Wow, I'm kind of crazy. We're gonna use Psybeam and Feint Attack again. I don't really care. So yeah, I know I say a lot, and I know I say so yeah a lot. I'll try to stop. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. That's one thing that I want to get back to. I want to start watching videos instead of making videos. I'm actually not too crazy about making videos anymore, you know that? It just does not tickle my fancy quite as much anymore. I mean, I love making videos. I really do. I love talking to an audience that might actually listen someday. But you know, I'd kind of like to go back to enjoying the games, and I have a lot of games to play. I mean, I still have YOLO version on the 3DS to finish, and then I gotta figure out if I can migrate that Mew up or not, because that would be so awesome if I could migrate Mew up. And we should really revive Espeon right about now. Mm. Okay. I need to think out my strategy. I don't want to... I can't poison Raikou anyway, it's paralyzed. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna start chucking Ultra Balls. But yeah, I got a lot of games that I want to get back to playing. I can actually play Wind Waker on my computer now at full speed, and I mean, not with the graphics turned up, but maybe if I put a graphic card in here, I turn it up. I hear Dolphin is pretty CPU intensive, which makes sense because the regular GameCube was pretty intense on the CPU. Not gonna lie about that. Why must you confuse every single one of my Pokemon? Why? Why? Why do you gotta do this? My goodness. Please don't. This battle's getting rough. Anyway, so yeah, I can play Wind Waker. I'm enjoying that quite a bit. I can play a lot of DS games. I can play a lot of GameCube games on my computer. I can play a lot of Steam games. I've actually been playing a lot of Steam games too. If you look at my stuff, I did a Let's Play of Emily is Away. Emily is Away is actually a pretty intense game. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not gonna fly. Yeah, we'll use the Ultra Ball again. Don't care. Don't care. And I want to get back to playing those other games and enjoying them rather than thinking about recording them so often. Because if I think about recording them, if I think about telling stories based on them, if I think about all that stuff, it clouds my mind and I lose focus on what's really important to me, and it sucks. So yeah, it's time to enjoy games, not just, oh snap, am I gonna lose? No. I can't let that happen. Don't lose. Oh, I can't let that happen, no. Okay. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. So I'll show you what we're gonna do. Show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna catch this Raikou first. Like, we may lose, but we're gonna catch this Raikou. I don't know the effectiveness of timer balls. I actually wish I did. Like, right now, I'm really wishing I knew the effectiveness of timer balls, because I'm losing my mind here. Gonna use a button tapping thing, which you guys can probably hear. I'll move my microphone away. Oh no! Okay, whatever. If we lose this battle, whatever. I could actually come back and record it, and you guys wouldn't really know. I mean, you guys would probably figure it out, but you guys wouldn't really know. Whatever, it's no big deal. We're gonna come back and we're gonna try to fight this guy again. And hopefully not get completely destroyed. We're gonna have Espeon and Umbreon out in the front, because that's just how stuff works. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and we're gonna go try to fight Ian again. Yeah. Wish me luck, everyone. Please. Go ahead, go down in the comments, say, good luck, Wes, I hope you don't lose again. Then people who read the comments before they watch the video will be like, you lost. Seriously though, I want to conquer the Shadow Pokemon Lab, and I have, well, I mean, I won't be over time if the battle takes the same length of time. Oh, no, though I technically need more balls going into this, but I could use the Master Ball glitch. Even though I don't have the Master Ball yet, I could use it. But instead, I'm just gonna buy more Ultra Balls because I want more Ultra Balls. So yeah, take two, I guess. And I don't want to throw out episodes and stuff like that. I don't want to do suspense stuff. I don't want to like throw out banter, conversation, stuff like that. We're just gonna good old-fashioned Pokemon. Please tell me you have the balls that I want. Do you what? Do you not? No. No, wait. So wait, where do I buy? Do I really only buy them from one place? Does the outskirts stand the only one that stocks them at this point in the game? Huh. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. We'll just go straight to the outskirts stand. I'm looking for Ultra Balls. I just don't know if he has any of them. I hope he does. I kind of want to save, but I haven't had a crash in Colosseum in a long time. I'm not expecting a crash in Colosseum or in recording or any of that stuff. Yes, yes he does. How many of these can we buy? I don't want to buy all 20. I do want to buy 15 though. Thank you kindly. Okay. Oh, you know what? If he has full restores, we should buy those. I don't think he has full restores. No, you don't really have a lot of... Okay, I guess our strategy should just be to knock out the Pokemon that confuse us. First of all, like that Huntail. Pretty sure that Huntail is a confuser. We're gonna actually make a trip to the Under, too. Sorry for all the delays. We're gonna make a trip to the Under, and I'll explain why. Because there is an herb shop there. The herb shop sells max revives. Well, a version of a max revive that you can actually buy in a game, and it's called a revival herb, which makes it better than a max revive in every way, because you can buy them, which means you have an infinite number of them. Unless you're in the 4th generation, in which case you can have an infinite number of max revives through a little trick. If you understand the trick, basically you just go down and mine. Oh no. I messed up. The shop is right there. The shop is right next to the Under Colosseum. We're just gonna put in our F disc and try again. Oh, sorry. I'm silly, I know. This is what I like about the game, though. You know, it's like you get the 3D battles, and you also get the cool terrain where you travel around and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about wild Pokemon. Like, seriously, I have seen this. I have seen both arguments, and they both frustrate me so much. Okay, so and first of all, they frustrate me so much mostly because they're valid. I'll at least admit that they're valid. Okay, I can do that. I have no problem with that. My issue is how many can we buy? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I want 5. Because I usually lose money when I battle anyway, so there's no point in saving it for anything. What was I gonna say? Okay, so here's the argument. Here's the main argument. Why people don't like Colosseum. People don't like Colosseum. One of the biggest reasons is because there are no wild encounters. Or not so much that there are no wild encounters, but because they feel like they have no freedom to choose their team, to choose the Pokemon that they want to choose. Now, I want to shoot that down and say that you get 48 Shadow Pokemon in this game. That is significantly less than in Pokemon XD, but it's also not... I mean, it's not a small number either. And if you look at games like Gold and Silver, when they were popular, I mean, people loved Gold and Silver, or Gold, Silver, and Crystal, I suppose. But when you start the game, you don't start the game seeing just Johto Pokemon. You also see Pidgeys and Ghastlies and a few others. I mean, I'm not even gonna try to list all of them and stuff like that because oh gosh, what am I thinking? Anyway, I'm not going to try to list too many of them or anything like that, but, you know, a lot of this new Pokemon that they added in Johto's were, like, evolutions and stuff like that. Those are things that... Or evolutions and pre-evolutions, actually. Mostly pre-evolutions, if I recall correctly. But it's just... It's kind of frustrating because there basically weren't a lot of new Pokemon. And you know, even if they had added 100 Pokemon, 48 is close to half of that. So I know in one game it's so much fewer Pokemon, but if you also look at the statistics on like, sorry, I shouldn't say if you look at the statistics on this. I should say if you just look at, you know, the general audience of Pokemon, the general people that play Pokemon, especially casually, look at how many of them actually try to complete the Pokédex. I will guarantee that those players that do try to complete the Pokédex were probably ones that started in the 1st generation, back when there were only 150 Pokemon. And again, so you'll hear the people that are like not so fond of having so many Pokemon in a game to catch, because they, oh gosh, you impress me with your guts, such fortitude. But guts alone will not let you win battles. So he's just gonna let me battle again, no problems here. And we're gonna go all out. We're gonna completely destroy this guy if we get the chance. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that Huntail was out since the beginning of the battle. I thought that the Altaria was gonna give me trouble. Apparently not. So yeah, before this guy even rain dances, I also have a Typhlosion which can use Sunny Day, which will, you know, negate rain dance, obviously. we're just gonna like try to destroy this guy right now. We're just gonna like take this guy out. Okay. So yeah, the people who are criticizing the fact that you don't get a lot of wild encounters, that you don't get to basically choose your party, but the thing is, you do get to choose your party. You just don't get to choose them from literally every Pokemon. And if you look at the people that play casually, not very many of those people actually use every Pokemon in the game. The ones that do are probably the ones that started out in the first generation, in which case they should have no place criticizing the number of Pokemon that are in this game. And I'm not saying this, I'm not going to say, well, that's just basic logic. I'm going to say, it's just so frustrating to see that argument in there, because it's an argument that doesn't really belong. It's an unfair argument. It's an unfair assessment. At least, that's the way I see it. Anyway, the other argument with this game is basically, the other argument is basically the same thing with the third generation. I'm gonna say about people who are against the third generation entirely. They are not the same people. I will admit that they are probably not the same people that are criticizing Colosseum. But when they criticize the third generation games like Ruby and Sapphire, one of the biggest criticisms is that there's so much water, and you have to travel through so much water to get through the game. I mean, it's just it's as simple as that for them. What frustrates me about that argument is that there are people who are saying that there aren't enough Pokemon in a game, or that there aren't wild encounters in the game, and then there are people who are saying that there's too many wild encounters in the game, and that's it's rather aggravating, actually. So I believe as long as Altaria is out, Altaria is going to try to take down Espeon with the one super effective move it has. That's funny. Whereas Espeon's just going to completely destroy everything. Okay, so I'll take out this Golbat, even though it's not exactly a threat, and I'll try to heal Espeon on the same turn if I can, unless Espeon gets a critical hit on her, or on him, and dies. Okay, yeah, cool. I like this. Doing good. We're gonna heal you first. This is one of the things that's like kind of not right about this, but we'll get into it later. No, we're gonna use a Hyper Potion because we can. Because it would take 2 Super Potions to do that, apparently, and by then we might be dead. Okay. So the arguments are that there's too many wild encounters in one game. They're frustrated because there's not a variety of wild encounters like they want. But then again, these are the same people who probably didn't use Dive to explore the area very much. And then there are people saying that there's no wild encounters in one game. Obviously, no wild encounters is very different than having too many wild encounters or having not enough wild encounters. Very different problem, and I can accept that. Honestly, I can. It bugs me a little that it has to be like that, though, because... Okay, I'm going to be really upset if we kill Raikou in this, but we're going to try to, yeah, we're just going to Psybeam it and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't kill it. I'm pretty sure it's going to kill it, because I remember taking chances on Shadow Pokemon. Okay. So I was going to say, I remember taking chances on Shadow Pokemon was never a good idea, but oh my gosh, it totally worked here. I'm happy about that. Oh, so happy. If you paralyze Espeon, if he paralyzes Espeon, then it's getting paralyzed, and that's going to make me happy. Oh, yes. Oh, so satisfactory. Okay, so we're going to use Secret Power on Raikou now, and then we're going to try to take out this Altaria. Yeah, we're doing good in this battle now. I mean, we may just defeat him. We may not catch the Raikou, but I'm hoping we catch the Raikou. Because we had a strategy going into it this time, finally. Oh, that's too bad. Whatever. I don't have a Dragon Killer. I mean, I have this Gligar, though, so that's nice. I could use Sand Attack on Raikou if I want to. That would be funny. I'm hoping Secret Power paralyzes this Raikou here, by the way. In case there was any doubt there. It's like, why are you using Secret Power? It's a weak move. There's a point. Trust me, there's a point. Oh, at least you're not attacking Umbreon. Umbreon's the real star player right now, currently. Yeah, we're gonna try to poison you, Altaria. Okay. So yeah, it's basically terrible arguments against the game and stuff like that. I don't like the argument. Oh. Okay, so we don't need to use secret power to paralyze now. That's funny. We also don't really need to use, what was I saying? Oh, sand attack anymore. Okay, so there's a chance that this Raikou is gonna learn how to kill, or gonna either kill itself, or this Altaria is gonna try to kill Raikou. That's gonna bother me. But we're not gonna worry about that, right? Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay. Foe's weak. Get him for it. Because here's what I want to do. This is unfortunate that I gotta resort to these methods. Or no, I don't. I have 18 Ultra Balls. What am I talking about? Okay, we're gonna try to catch Raikou. All costs. Follow me. So this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work out well. Raikou's, by the way, got a really tough catch rate, so I mean, it's probably not gonna catch on the first try or whatever. But I mean, hey, whatevs. No big deal. We can always run into Ian later. So hopefully... Oh, sweet. Okay. Yay. Umbreon's not going to take damage for that. Okay. I got an idea. Okay. Had to make sure I didn't, like, slip, because my controller isn't exactly the most responsive piece of technology right now. It's got low batteries. Okay, so we caught Raikou. Awesome. Oh, anyway, this is actually a good time to make an announcement, now that we're probably going to win, hopefully. Good time to make an announcement, and the announcement is I'm going to read in just a moment. I'm not going to bother video editing. I'm not going to bother cutting anything out, even if I'm so terrible at reading it. I'm going to read one story. I don't know what that story might be. I mean, I got 3 stories that I want to read, and I'm really excited to do that. I really want to do that right now. And it's basically because, you know, there's somebody that's been on me. They tell me that I don't follow through with these things that I'm saying I'm going to do. And I just kind of want to prove, you know, at least that little bit to them. And I want to enjoy doing something for once. And that's one of the things that I wanted to do. That's one of the reasons I started YouTube in the first place, because I wanted to get to the point, or I wanted to get videos up to a certain quality where I could, I wanted to get them up to a certain quality where I could kind of feel confident doing things with them. And I wanted to start video editing before I started reading, but I'm kind of like put here in a place where I don't really have a lot of time left to do these kinds of things if I want to. I skipped his speech. I'm sorry about that. You guys can go and pause and check that later, but we're gonna get this data rhyme. And I believe that is almost it for this episode. We're just gonna exit the place. Did I just miss a box? Did I just miss... Oh, well. I'm pretty sure I can come back to this lab later. I'm pretty sure it's not completely locked. This is a one-way door, which is why we get the kind of cutscene thing to go through it. I'm not going to be able to go back through there again. And I probably had a chance to go back and check if there was another item box, but whatever. Not worried about it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please leave a comment on this episode. Please. I need your comments to breathe. You know how us YouTubers are. And yeah, like this video if it was awesome and like the best episode ever, you know, where I go into the... Oh, I thought that was a message from my phone. I have this as my ringtone on my phone, by the way. Let's go to my email and check it. Net from the Under. Hi, this is Net. If you find any data at the Shadow Pokemon Lab, please bring it to me in the Under. I'll be waiting. So, in the next episode, we will go see Net in the Under. He works for the Kids Grid, I believe. I can't remember exactly the details on this or anything like that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Tuteler.